Chamishi of Parshas Boy. And now we continue with the laws of Pesach. We go to the mitzvah of Agudas Ezev. The Jews in Egypt were commanded to take a bundle of hyssop grass, dip it into the carbon Pesach blood, and put it on the mezuzahs and the mashkef, the doorposts, and the top of the door, according to most Mefarshim. Very interesting halacha. Why do you need to take a bundle of grass? Perhaps the bundle symbolizes the unity of Klal Yisrael. Carbon Pesach is the first time we're doing a mitzvah as a nation. We need to recognize that all of us are bundled into one group. And many halachas of Carbon Pesach actually reflect the unity and harmony of the Jewish people. And then Moshe is told to tell the Jews that when you get to Eretz Yisrael, you got to remember to do the Pesach. Rashi points out that in fact, in the desert, they did not bring the Carbon Pesach. Only one time were they told in the second year after they left Egypt, they were instructed once to do a fluke, so to speak, Carbon Pesach. Till they got to Eretz Yisrael 38 years later, no Carbon Pesach. Very interesting coincidence, so to speak. Only when you get to Eretz Yisrael is this mitzvah relevant. Perhaps it's because this mitzvah is about entering the bris of Avodas Hashem. The main place to do that is where I'm standing right now in Eretz Yisrael. And then Moshe is told an amazing nevuah. He's told about the sons who are going to be asking, Ma havodah zeis lechem. What's going on with the sons? Everybody remembers. The Leil HaSeder, we got 4 sons. Where are these 4 sons from? 4 times in the Torah speaks about telling your sons the Sipur Yetzias Mitzrayim. 3 of them are in Parshas Boy. And the first one appears in this aliyah. It will be when your children will say to you, what is this avodah? And you answer, Zevach Pesach Hu Hashem. So besides for the obvious question, which is the answer in the Haggadah that this child receives, this is the Ben Harasha, by the way. You know how we know that? Because it doesn't say he's going to ask. It says he's going to say to you. The Rasha doesn't really have that many questions, but he does have a lot of answers. So he's saying to you, answering, what is this avodah anyway? And the answer you give him is Zevach Pesach Hu Hashem. It's not really the answer connected to the Ben Harasha. But that's an interesting thing to consider. I want to ask you another question. This Ben Harasha, who has got all these answers about Yiddishkeit, is Moshe telling the Jews, your kids will be Rishon in Eretz Yisrael, and the Aliyah ends up with them bowing down and giving thanks and Hodah to Hashem. And all the Mefarshim ask, if you were just told that your son's going to be a Rasha, why are you so happy? Why are you being moeded to Hashem on the Besura Toivo of having children like this? And the answer is, every single child has a purpose. Even that child who unfortunately might have strayed, just know you have to give Hodah to Hashem for that child. He will ultimately be part of the great tikkun of Klal Yisrael.